The woman was trimming branches in the garden. She suddenly saw the neighbor's kid standing on the edge of the railing trying to build a bird's nest. She immediately called out to him telling him to come down, but Max didn't take it seriously at all. So Alice started shouting and ran toward his house. At that moment Max's mom was vacuuming. The sound of the vacuum drowned out Elisa's yelling. Alice didn't bother knocking. She rushed into the house and ran straight upstairs. But by the time she climbed through the window and got to the balcony it was already too late. Celine arrived just moments later, but all she saw was Alice standing alone by the railing. When she ran downstairs, she found that her son was no longer breathing. From that moment on the friendship between the two women was completely broken. Celine had no idea how Max had fallen. Overwhelmed by grief she spent her days crying out in pain. Alice tried to comfort her, but every time she was turned away. Then Alice saw that Celine was talking to her son Theo. She was worried that Celine might not be emotionally stable so she took Theo away. That move hurt Celine even more. At Max's funeral, Celine suddenly gave Alice a harsh glare, as if blaming her for everything that had happened. After the funeral Celine seemed like a different person. She started smiling again, and even showed up at her son's school for a parent meeting, but the one she was focused on was Theo. That night Celine invited Elisa's family over for dinner. Theo asked her a question.
Will you have another baby?
That question almost broke Celine, because her body could no longer carry a child. Alice saw her reaction and quickly called her son back. The next day after school, Celine was already waiting at the gate, and said she had a gift for Theo. At first Alice wanted to say no, but then she thought about everything Celine had been through, so she agreed. But when she got back to the garden she was horrified to see Theo standing in the same spot, where Max had fallen. She didn't care about getting scratched by the branches. She fought her way through the bushes and climbed over. Celine appeared right then too.
What's wrong? You leave my son on that balcony?
But Celine just said they were playing. Then she sent the kid back home. Back at her house Alice couldn't shake the feeling that Celine had been testing her.